Hey, what's up? I'm Worldwide Nate reporting for UMC.tv. I had this incredible cast of A Boy, a Girl, and a Dream here with me. I want to start this interview off by asking y'all, how does it feel to be an all-star cast working together? Because I think y'all are all-star cast, my personal opinion. So how does it feel to work together?
It's humbling, you know? It's humbling at this point of our careers to be able to sort of take a breather and take on perhaps the most challenging role we've ever taken on. Most people would have said that they've done a role like this earlier in their career, that this was an indie that they tackled before anybody knew who they were. So for us to be deemed all-stars by you means that we're of notable placement at this point. And so to be known, but to take a pause and do something we would have done at the beginning of our careers is pretty interesting.
So is that the consensus across the board? This was a challenging project?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Ooh.
I mean, just memorizing the entire script, you know, in itself, you're used to memorizing 4 scenes or whatever for that day to shoot those scenes. Not memorizing the entire movie. And, having
you gotta have it memorized.
No real cut, there's no safety net. And the whole time it's like everybody has to hit their cues and their marks and come at the right time and all this kind of stuff. And the second that one thing
Ooh, Meagan messed up. Ooh, Jay messed up. What I'm saying is they are famous. Jay Ellis is now famous. Meagan had been famous. Omari and Jay's life has changed. Dijon's hasn't changed in that way yet. It will. But in reality, the moment that your life changes, people are leaning in more at the chair to go, that was whack. So what we're saying is it's a huge challenge because we would have done it when no one knew who we were. That's when you do a film like this. You go play because there's no L.
Right.
It's a win-win. You grew, nobody knows who you are yet. We can't mess up at this point. We're expected, particularly by our own. Our own expects us to knock it out of the park. That's why it was a different type of challenge than just the 90 minutes of one take. Because you can't mess up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's interesting you say that one take, because when you got to the bathroom scene is when I was like, he ain't cut yet. I was like fully engrossed, and I was really, Rock had me engrossed because I lived with Rock. I know Rock. I've been there.
Rock is a dope character.
I live in LA, so I've been at the parties, at the tables ready, the sparklers. Is Jay Ellis secretly Rock?
Not Jay Ellis. How could he be? Jay Ellis wouldn't be here.
Bruh, I'm so far from Rock.
He wouldn't be here.
I'm a homebody, introvert. I'm not the nightlife dude. Rock is way cooler than me, man. He lives a life way cooler than me, man.
You're also an executor.
Yeah. He's
Rock
just
is
not.
LA dudes that ain't really.
He's not getting it done. He's talking about it, but he's never getting it done. He's always got the thing, but he just won't go do it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's so interesting about the juxtaposition of these two characters and where Meagan's character comes in and she does such a beautiful job of challenging Cass and challenging Omari's character to grow.
Yeah, I like the build-up of your character, especially when he panned it on your face and he zoomed down to your hand on the knee. That was really a moment that I've experienced myself. Was that directed, or you guys kind of just had that chemistry to pull that moment off? Because I was really enthralled by that moment.
At that point, he's asking us, director brilliance is given allowance for an actor to find certain things. So we should always appropriately, for any of the young actors that'll listen to your interview, they should hear us say that we still give credit to the director allowing us to direct ourselves. The arrogance of the younger generation might go, I directed myself in it. No. The director's still delegating you and casting you to play tennis with your fellow teammate in such a perfect way that Steve Holleran, our incredible DP, will find that moment that you can relate to.
I feel like Black Love is always on attack. And you guys were reinforcing that it's cool to be, be in love and, like you said, be a man and be vulnerable, and how even hospitable you were to the guests in the house and even to your character when you came back out. That was it was a great representation of us.
I appreciate that, man. Hats off to Kas and Datari for giving the template of that, because it's often put in a different, and Sam, I can't. It's often put in a different sort of, we serve it on a different platter. We don't necessarily serve it in a love story, and definitely not in a love story that is a one night this is a date. This
Right.
is just their first date.
Right.
All we're looking is 90 minutes of a first date,
It's awesome.
fully equipped with Donald Trump's, surprising victory. So
Yeah, it's great,
Right.
great,
Thank you,
great
man.
dynamic.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Well, I'm Worldwide Nate with this all-star cast of A Boy, a Girl, a Dream here at Sundance 2018.